A controversial topic that has sent shockwaves through the tech community is Microsoft Windows Recall feature. Initially heralded as a breakthrough in its productivity tools, Windows Recall quickly became synonymous with privacy concerns, leading to Microsoft's decision to disable it after widespread criticism. To begin, let's delve into what exactly Windows Recall was designed to do and why it triggered such a strong reaction. Windows Recall was introduced as part of Microsoft's initiative to integrate AI into everyday computing. Its primary goal was to create a searchable digital memory of your desktop activities by automatically capturing screenshots. This feature was intended to enhance productivity by providing quick access to past documents, images, and other content. Initially, Windows Recall garnered interest for its potential to streamline workflow management. Users could theoretically benefit from a smart assistant that remembers where they left off and helps locate specific files or information. Imagine being able to type in a search query like, "Where did I put that picture of grandma?" and instantly retrieving the screenshot containing the image. It seemed like a game changer for productivity and organization. However, the implementation of this concept raised significant privacy concerns. By default, Windows Recall silently captured screenshots of everything on a user's desktop without clear notification or explicit consent. This meant that sensitive information such as bank statements, personal emails, and confidential work documents could potentially be recorded and stored without the user's knowledge. The core issue that sparked widespread backlash against Windows Recall centered on its default operation mode. By default, the feature silently captured screenshots of everything on a user's desktop without clear notification or explicit consent. This raised red flags among privacy advocates and users worried about data security. As news of Windows Recall's default behavior spread, social media platforms and tech forums became hotbeds of discussion. Privacy experts highlighted the risks of unintentional data exposure and potential misuse of captured information, fueling public outrage and media scrutiny. I believe that the lack of transparency in how this data is managed and the potential for misuse were the primary catalysts for this uproar. Cybersecurity experts also weighed in, warning that such a feature could be a goldmine for hackers and malicious actors. If malware were to access the Recall database, it could easily extract sensitive information from the screenshots. The fact that the data was stored in plain text without full encryption further exacerbated these concerns. Now let's examine how Microsoft responded to the mounting criticism and what it means for the future of user privacy. Initially, Microsoft defended Windows Recall, emphasizing its design to process data locally and use AI on device as measures to protect user privacy. The company asserted that the data captured by Recall was stored locally and never sent to the cloud, minimizing the risk of external breaches. However, as security vulnerabilities surfaced and public scrutiny intensified, the company faced growing pressure to reassess its approach. In response to the overwhelming backlash, Microsoft made a significant policy reversal. Windows Recall would be disabled by default. Users would now need to actively opt in multiple times during a setup if they chose to activate this feature. This change aimed to restore user trust and provide clearer control over personal data. I believe this shift underscores the importance of user-centric privacy practices and demonstrates Microsoft's responsiveness to community feedback and evolving privacy expectations. By disabling Recall by default and requiring multiple opt-ins, Microsoft aimed to ensure that users were fully aware of the feature and its implications before enabling it. Beyond Microsoft, the Windows Recall controversy highlights broader implications for the tech industry and the ongoing debate over privacy rights versus technological advancement. The controversy prompts discussions about regulatory framework and industry standards concerning data privacy. It underscores the need for transparent data handling practices and robust user protections in an era dominated by digital interactions and AI-driven technologies. Microsoft's handling of the Windows Recall controversy underscores the critical importance of user trust and corporate responsibility in the tech sector. By listening to user concerns and taking decisive action, companies can strengthen their relationships with their user base and uphold ethical standards. I believe that transparency and accountability are key components of maintaining user trust. Companies must clearly communicate how user data is collected, stored, and used, and provide easy-to-understand options for users to control their data. This includes ensuring that default settings prioritize user privacy and that any deviations from these settings require explicit informed consent. Now let's analyze what the Windows Recall controversy teaches us about the current state of digital privacy and its implications moving forward. The Recall backlash highlights the influential role of public advocacy, and user feedback in shaping corporate policies. It underscores the power of informed consumer choice and the responsibility of tech companies to prioritize data security and user privacy. The public outcry against Windows recall was a testament to the growing awareness and concern over digital privacy. Users are increasingly demanding more control over their data and are willing to voice their concerns loudly if they feel their privacy is being compromised. This shift in consumer behavior is likely to influence future product designs and corporate policies. Looking to the future, the tech industry must embrace ethical AI practices and prioritize privacy-centric design principles. This includes implementing robust data protection measures, enhancing transparency in data collection practices, and empowering users with comprehensive privacy controls. I believe that ethical AI development should be at the forefront of technological advancements. This means designing AI systems that respect user privacy, avoid biased outcomes, and are transparent in their operation. Additionally, tech companies must commit to ongoing evaluations and improvements of their privacy practices to adapt to new challenges and new threats. Education and awareness play pivotal roles in empowering users to navigate digital landscapes safely. Initiatives aimed at promoting digital literacy and educating users about their privacy rights are crucial steps toward fostering a more secure and respectful digital environment. To enhance digital literacy, companies and educational institutions should collaborate to create comprehensive programs that teach users about online privacy, data security, and responsible digital behavior. This includes developing accessible resources such as guides, tutorials, and interactive workshops that cater to users of all ages and technical backgrounds. By equipping users with the knowledge and skills to protect their privacy, we can create a more informed and vigilant digital society. This empowerment enables users to make educated decisions about their data, recognize potential privacy threats, and take proactive measures to safeguard their personal information. The Windows recall controversy serves as a stark reminder of the intricate balance between technological innovation and user privacy. While AI-driven features hold promise for advancing productivity, they must be accompanied by stringent privacy safeguards and user-centric policies. As we navigate the evolving landscape of digital ethics and data privacy, it is imperative for tech companies to uphold high standards of transparency, accountability, and user empowerment. By doing so, we can build a digital future where innovation thrives in harmony with user trust and data security. I believe that the lesson learned from the Windows recall incident will resonate across the tech industry, prompting companies to reevaluate their privacy practices and prioritize the interests of their users. This shift towards a more ethical and privacy-conscious approach is essential for fostering a digital ecosystem that respects and protects the user rights. As we've explored the privacy implications of Microsoft's recall feature, it's clear that this development raises significant concerns. I believe that the situation prompts us to consider how much trust should we place in tech companies to safeguard our own personal data? What steps can we take to protect our privacy in an increasingly connected world? These questions highlight the importance of staying informed and advocating for our privacy rights. By remaining vigilant and proactive, we can work towards a future where our digital interactions are safe and secure. Thanks for joining me in this exploration of educational initiatives and digital literacy. Stay informed, stay vigilant, and let's continue advocating for a digital environment that respects and protects user privacy.